thing about the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the attitude. I've never been at a festival anywhere else where people are generally so positive. And it's not just the locals, but the visitors too from all over the world. One thing that's unique about this fiesta is the fact that they still allow the spectators to get right up against the balloons. And you know, you never know, somebody might hand you a rope and say, hold on, we need somebody to help. And so you get up there, you can feel the heat of the burners when they're standing up the balloons, you can smell the propane, you're right there in the action. The anticipation when we're not sure about the weather is really interesting. Even after all these years, 34 years, I still get nervous about it. And I want them to fly because I want all the visitors and the locals to be able to see it happen.
Weather is probably the most important factor because you don't want to land at 30 miles an hour. You don't want to hurt anybody. So we check weather, we make sure it's safe. And the anticipation, especially for here, because there's a lot of traffic, so it's very nerve-wracking to fly with 600 other balloons.
We're pretty much at the mercy of the weather in most cases, and it's just the luck of the draw, really. This particular week, there's a really weird system. It's a low-pressure system that started across the state, stopped, and went back. We forecasters call it retrograding. It went back to the Gulf of California, and it's setting and spinning there now. Going to see a lot of rain today and tomorrow. Then it's going to cross the state again. Typically, these storms cross once, and they're gone, and they're done with us. But this one liked what it saw, and it went back for another visit. So we're, you know, in a situation where it's been really problematic, yet we have flown, I think we flew 5 out of the 8 mornings so far, including this morning's cancellation, so that's not a bad average.
I just felt like since we had, you know, we were rained out today, that we would just at least make it fun for people and let them have a good experience. We had some Buddhist monks get in the basket and people that were here from Thailand, Hong Kong. So if they travel all that way and they don't get to do anything, that's not really worth it.
Right.
Alright. Was that fun?
That was fun. That was fun. You know what we had?
Good flight.
We
Good
did.
flight.
Look at that landing. She just stuck it.
Stuck it.
Right back on the field.
That's good.
All right, good. Wait on. Don't stay in front of the basket side. The basket side. You ready to launch me yet or no?
We're gonna get, this dude's about to launch right here.
Okay.
Do you think you get over this guy laying down?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we get him out, we can
As long as nobody's coming over, that way I could zip up.
We've got one launching behind you, but it'll be clear by the time we go to get you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for him to launch and then I'll remove my inflator tank.
Perfect. Thank you for your patience.
No problem.
I'm going to be launching today. My name is Ron.
Okay, nice to
Thumbs
meet
down, stay on the ground, thumbs up, get you up and out. I want you climbing clear. As you can see.
Well, you know, the thing that we forget about is that ballooning is inherently very, very dangerous. And yet, it's beautiful. And if it works, it's just the most magnificent thing.
little twirl, because fairies twirl. So usually you don't feel wind in a balloon. The only time you do is when you're going through a different wind shift or if you're climbing or descending really fast. A few minutes ago we were really low to the surface. We felt wind in our face, and that's because the surface wind was different than the winds we're currently riding in. So the balloon was going in this wind, and the other wind, the basket was just right in it. Sometimes we like to brush the tops of the trees. They say usually the leaves are fresher up here and they smell better, especially like when you're going over pine and stuff. Get it? Nope. Hold on. Now. I don't see any opening.
Start making our way towards Alvarado Elementary.
That's affirmative. I think you could take that road on Rio Grande. But if I don't land before Alvarado, then you're going to have... Without the chase crew, balloons don't fly. So I need them to help set up the balloon, help lay it out, assemble it, look for safety issues, help me take off and fly. And then once I'm airborne, they'll go ahead and secure the fan or any other equipment that was left on the field, put in the truck, gather in it, and then start chasing. You held on?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Just hold. Hello, guys.
Life itself is dangerous, and we can't live being afraid of everything. We shouldn't take reckless, careless risks. We do need to be cautious and to be alert, but if we do it right and we look at what the situation is, it can be very beautiful, just like when we get a hot air balloon launch off here in Albuquerque.
Here's how the balloonist prayer goes, and we say it after every flight. The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with its warm hands. You have flown so high and so well that God has joined you in your laughter and set you gently back into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Amen.
Amen. Cheers.
I get emotional out here every year just because it's cool, it's fun, lots of laughs, but there's rarely a fiesta that goes by that I don't tear up a couple times just thinking about how sweet it is and how blessed I've been to be part of it for 34 years.
Turn your cameras up, point them at the sky.